When you imagine living in the country, what do you picture? Fields of corn, raising cows, tractors plowing? Well, it's not always as pretty as you think.
Hi, I'm Shelly.
I'm Carrie.
And welcome to Bailey's Barn. Today we are going to talk about the one major mistake that we made when moving to the country. Something we should have done from the very beginning and we didn't know. Nick,
Yes.
inquiry minds want to know. What was the first thing that attracted you to this property?
Large driveway.
Thank you. Carrie,
Yes.
inquiry minds want to know.
Yes.
What is the first thing that attracted you to this house?
The large driveway.
Thank you. Hudson. What was the first thing that attracted you to this house? That's right. You didn't exist. Thank you. So the first thing that attracted us to this house was the long driveway.
How long is it?
It offered us a lot of privacy and safety for our animals.
Grandkids, everybody else.
But that came with challenges of its own. So what are some of the challenges that we face in the first 4 years? The differences between living in the city to living in the country. So one of our challenges is we don't get Uber Eats.
Or skip the dish.
We don't get food delivered. If we want it, we go get it.
Yeah.
So the way we deal with that is we do Friday night takeout.
Yes.
And Nick, our son, becomes our Uber driver.
We got Uber Nick.
Uber Nick. And Nick goes around from stop to stop and he brings us home food. Not necessarily hot.
Not always.
Because he does have a bit of distance to go.
He's got to try and plan he does as good as he can.
But we don't have to cook it. So that is the most important thing. Friday night we get a little glimpse of what it's like to live in the city again. Carrie, inquiring minds want to know, what is the most challenging season of the year for you on this property?
Challenging season, I would say, would have to be winter, just because it's hard to get on top of it when you got to go to work in the morning. By the time you get home, everything's either frozen, it's hard trying to get rid of all the ice. Ice is probably number one around here. It's really tough to
Thank you.
No problem.
Next is winter. Remember that big, beautiful driveway that we all loved so much?
So much. Hello?
Well, it fills with snow. And we came to this house with a snowblower and a couple of shovels.
Yeah, it was good for a 4 to 6 car driveway. Nothing that could tackle this.
We had no idea what we were in for. We get so much more snow than we did in the city, and we are literally like 30 minutes north of Toronto.
Yeah, I can see the snow hill at my front door. That should have been an indication there.
Yeah, so snow has definitely been a challenge and something we've had to figure out. Hunter,
Daddy.
inquiry minds want to know, what do you love most about the fall? We'll come back later for his answer. Then comes fall.
Then comes a lovely fall.
It's a challenging season.
It's a challenge. Yeah, it's better now.
Our yard is like a park. We have an awful lot of trees that drop their leaves. The first year we were here, we raked and bagged all those trees. And we didn't bag them all because we ran out of time.
Yes.
It snowed, and that when the snow fell, that kind of is the end of leaf raking.
Yeah, if it's a blanket of snow on it, you can't see them.
But we still bagged over 200 bags of leaves that first year.
It was nuts.
Almost as nuts as our driveway.
So what was that one item that we should have bought before we ever moved into the house, you might ask? Tractor.
The tractor.
That tractor was such a difficult purchase for me.
For you.
It took
Yep.
some convincing. That tractor was $35,000.
Yeah.
And
Money we're spent.
best money we've ever spent. That tractor, you have to have a tractor, and you have to have a good tractor.
Yeah.
And if you're going to live there for any length of time, buy a new one. They last forever.
Yes. If you look after them, they're good
You
forever.
look after them, they last forever. But that tractor, it plows our snow, it cuts our grass, it
Moves their poop.
moves all the poop, it drilled all the holes for our fencing.
Moved all the soil so we could do the courtyard.
Yeah.
Brought in all the limestone.
It spreads all the gravel on the driveway.
Grinds up all the leaves.
Grinds up all the leaves. We don't bag any more leaves.
No more leaves.
No more leaves.
Blow them away from the tree, and it just keep going over them at least once or twice a week, and it just grinds them right up, and they're gone.
I would have never in a million years believed how valuable that tractor is.
And I'm on it pretty much every single day doing something. Yeah.
If you're moving to a country property and you're going to have a significant amount of land, I mean, we have an acre and a half, so we don't even have that much land.
No, but we do a lot on the land.
But we do a lot because although we are city people by history, and maybe country people in our heart, we're still bringing a bit of the city to the country in the fact that we're doing far more landscaping than I think most people in the country do. And the tractor is definitely...
It's making a big difference.
Yeah.
And my back's loving it.
So just how long is our driveway? Don't lose. To the garage is 197 feet.